Hello everybody, my name is Aceface, we're here in the system of Oix, and previously in my factional warfare adventure here in Losec with my character Lucid Deepwatcher, I was thinking that we're going to go to Jita to recover ourselves and maybe go into a different ship, but I wanted to see if we can further find some more sites here in Losec, because I felt like using this Caldari Navy Hookbill, I still wanted to explore more, do some more sites and get more out of this ship before I take it back for a bit of a retirement back in Jita for the time being. So we'll continue here exploring around in the Losec region of the Gallente space, but we'll eventually take this to the... Oh, there's someone over there. We'll eventually take this to the Jita station if we're able to get through it. Let's see now, there's a... Seems to be some guy there, but I don't think it's a smart idea to engage him because he is just sitting there. I think he will just dock in the station if he ever has a problem. So we've got this Gallente Scouts Navy 1. Let's go there. Check that out. Because we're in Gallente territory, so we can capture these systems since we are Caldari Navy. See who's here. Ooh, there's a lot of people here. Whoa. Okay. There's a lot of people. Gallente Navy Hookbill. Let's go there. Is this here? There's a malediction. He is not sure. He's a pirate, it seems. Okay, seems like we've only got one frigate here, so we'll take them out. And we've also got a buddy here in another Caldari Navy Hookbill. That's great. So, you know, who is closest? Two maledictions. See if these two Hookbills win. We'll be able to take out maybe those maledictions if they decide to engage us. Can reload a bit. Caldari soldiers fighting for the state. Ooh. There's a lot of people here all aligned to the station just in case. Just in case. There's a ton of people out here. Ooh. There's a ton of people that want AU out. We'll see what's going to happen here. Is he also aligning out? Maybe not. Maybe he's aligning to something else. But there's a lot of people. Look at that. Maybe there's a battle going on at the entrance to this gate, perhaps. That's maybe a possibility. I don't know if anyone's going to jump in. If they jump in, an enemy jumps in, we can try getting them. Maybe go on this beacon. I think this beacon is where stuff spawns in, or warps in. Yeah, look at that. There's so much stuff. Pontifex and everything. Whoa. Are these all pirates? It must be them. No, there's some Caldari state as well. Okay, there's an NPC here. I'll just take this out real quick. And then we'll align out again, because this is pretty crazy, the amount of wanted people here in the system. I don't know if they're all pirates, because many times you can have wanted people who are in your militia. I think the criminal status is shown above your militia status. Got another Hookbill here. It's cool to have a buddy. I wonder what's going to happen. Will we get a capture or we'll be forced to retreat with an overwhelming force from these people? But look how we've got Wolf Retribution and a ton of assault frigates. Ah, okay. So a lot of these are actually not able to get in here because this is the Scout Navy site. So I think it's only frigates or maybe destroyers, and you're not allowed any Tech 2 ships. So you can see a ton of these ships, Tech 2 ships, Wolf, Retribution. In fact, almost all of these are Tech 2 ships. Ares, Deacon, only there's a Rifter. But there's like no Navy-based ships here. Even pirate ships are actually not even allowed in here because they're considered to be, I think they're considered to be advanced. The same way as Tech 2 ships, which I think is very reasonable with how powerful pirate ships can be compared to the Navy ships. Navy ships, I don't usually find them to be that overwhelmingly powerful. Let's go a bit closer. Not much is going on, because it seems like this entire fleet is just waiting outside the gate, unless there's something else nearby which these guys want to be close to. Warp 2, doesn't seem to be anything that's 1 AU away. There's that Gallente Scout Navy, but that's what we're at. A lot of cosmic signatures. This would be great to explore in, actually. Now, I wonder how much LP we'll get, because we're only 2 people, so we should be getting a bit more LP. Because after 5, I believe it's diminishing returns. So we've not approached 5 people here, so we should hopefully get a lot of LP. I'm sitting on quite a bit of LP. Oh, we got another medium. Okay, medium. We're sitting on quite a lot of LP because we did this battlefield site a bit of time ago, and it gave a ton of LP. I think it gave like 100,000 or something like that. Let's see now if we can go activities in factional warfare. Yeah, factional warfare. Oh, there's a frigate. Okay. You can see this is where we are. Are there any battlefields anywhere? Is this front line? I don't see any battlefield markers anywhere, so it doesn't seem like any battlefields are going on right now. Let's turn off the MWD. Okay, now everything's gone away, so it's just me and the Hookbill. Oh, that's cool. So it's only us. Only us. So you keep an eye on that D-scan just in case people come, so we can be prepared. The D-scan is essential to find out what is going to face you, because sometimes you can face something that you know is not going to work. I think, for example, many Amarian base ships are going to annihilate us because they'll do EM damage, and our shields have got no EM resist. We will do kinetic damage, which is a pretty low resistant type of Amarians, but I still think Amarians will have the upper hand against us. I think we would ideally want to face the Gallentian ships because they're probably going to be armor tagged, so they have slightly lower kinetic resist, but then they'll also be doing no EM damage, so they'll not be doing as much DPS as the Amarian ships. As you can see here, look at that 10% EM resist. Like anything with a laser is gonna obliterate us. I had that experience with Kestrel. I remember I was against an Imperial Navy slicer. I made a video on that before. Did not at all go good, even though I did have a decent amount of HP, but there was just no chance. The Imperial Navy slicer had just such a big buffer. I was doing so much damage, there's just no chance. So I don't want a similar thing to happen with our Hookbill here. Are these adjacent systems factional warfare systems? So we could perhaps go to some factional warfare systems on the way back home. You can see. System of IFFA. This is owned by Caldari. And then the system of Kinaka. Inia. Marto. Okay, I don't think we have... Yeah, there's Kinaka, okay. There's a rear guard system. So this is a system which you're going to get very little LP, I believe, because the rear guards are like the very safe systems at the very back, so you're not going to find so many enemies. They're mainly friendlies. So capturing points there is not really worth too much because it's not doing a big difference in the warfare campaign. Soon there, 3 minutes left and we're able to capture the site. My guess is we're going to get 10,000 LP. I might be wrong, because I think they did increase the amount you get from the Plexes, and they nerfed what you get from the missions. We should actually test out the missions. That would be a good thing to do, actually. Test out the missions when we get good skills, because that can be an option to do on the side when we get a bit bored of Plexing. We can always do missions. Okay, so we got some more. No, please, no, I don't need too many people here to take all the LP. Okay, so we got an Impair. Is that no Imperial Navy slice? Okay, that's perfect. So we've got 5 people here, so get the full LP payout. Okay, they're warping off. They're warping off, actually. We can check our standing, our interactions. Character, pilots, and officers, interactions here. Caldari State Protectorate. Okay. So here we could get... The scope is actually a very good standing we've got. And the State Protectorate, we can get some decent standing from what we've done so far. But we are still nothing close to getting L4 missions or factional warfare. But I think they were nerfed hard, their payout, with the Uprising expansion. I've not checked them out in a really long time, because I used to do factional warfare missions in a Stealth Bomber and a Purifier for the Minmatar, because the Purifier does EM damage, and the Amarians are the people you faced when you used or did Minmatar missions, so it was very optimal for that. And it gave a lot of LP. It was a bit risky, but it gave a lot of LP. I don't think it'll give us much now. But it'll be cool to see if we can do something on the side, like a little bit, just a little bit change of pace in factional warfare, because it feels like factional warfare is very expanded upon. Like all those different sites to do, the different scout outposts, these supply depots they're releasing, battlefields, making it more accessible with multiple pilots. I hope the missions are okay. I hope they're not left into oblivion. They're just okay, yeah, they're okay. That they're still worth your time, but my guess is that they're not worth your time. If I get the feeling correctly. Let's see if we can find any agents and missions. Mission agents. Security agents. And then we can look at the, let's see here, Caldari State. And then we can go to State Protectorate. State Protectorate. Okay, it doesn't seem like we can get any missions here. Any distance, any level. Ignore standing requirement, okay. I wonder what kind of corporation does the Caldari State use for their missions? Okay, there we go. Oh, we only got 7,500 LP. That's not so much. I would have hoped for more. Doesn't feel like it's too worth it to do these, actually. We can warp into these plexes 100, see what kind of people we're facing. To be honest, I think we should head back. Then we can go and see if we can find some more mischief on the way home. Well, I want to go with the Hawk. The Hawk is nice. I really like the Hawk. Imperial Navy Slice, okay. 2 Imperial Navy Slices. Let's see how long they've held this. Oh, I can warp it even though it's 88 kilometers away. That's quite cool. I didn't know you could do that. I thought you had to be really close. Okay, good that those people are friendly. Oh, there's a lot of time left. Okay, we won't bother with this. Plexing is not that profitable, even though Caldari is winning, I believe. I think that they might have made it so that if they're winning, the Caldari is winning, then maybe it pays less. That actually would make sense, because then it's a lot easier to farm these, because if they're winning, there's likely more people going around on the winning team. So it's going to be easier. Because I remember it used to be that, oh, there's a lot of them. Look at that. It used to be that you could encounter higher payouts when you're winning. And I think that's in some way a bit unfair, because you're going to get so much when you're already winning. So you're going to have a bigger overwhelming force to be able to farm those sites even quicker. So, it was quite low, So now Marteau, there's no one here. Thankfully no gate campers. Okay, now we're in high sec, so we're in relative safety. So we can make our way back home. Okay, we're here in Jita. Let's stock up. Dump all our excessive items here, because I got some loot from a previous Thrasher fleet issue I destroyed by accident. It was a friendly, actually. But this is our Hawk that I want to use in factional warfare in the future. What's this one? Because it's got a strange camo. No, it was not this one. It was this one. The Killer. So we'll use this one next time. But we're back in Jita. Got our ship ready to roll. We'll look for more factional warfare sites next time. Hopefully we can have some interesting battles as well, because it seems like so far the factional warfare complexes have been pretty quiet, but it could be that if we're in more like frontline systems or more deep in enemy territory, we might find some more actions. But I'm looking forward to getting into the Hawk again. Probably next time I'll go boom, but it'll be interesting to see. So that's enough for now. Quick plexing, making our way home from the low sec of Gallente. We'll go back into action next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.